Okay. So. I caught a quick glimpse of NBA on NBC. So far, so good. Except since NBC usually does so well with their sports presentations, so looks good. So that's the case there. Anyway, previously on Dragon Detective, we were investigating the death of Cal Underwood, which is a co-worker and illustrator for Royal Underwood's Cal Downey, Calamus Downey, that was the co-worker for Royal Underwood's book writing firm. What we discovered did not line up with knocker-upper's testimony, nor the one for the government inspector. So we met an interesting fellow named Archimedes Thornrose. I keep forgetting the exact last name, but game will tell me. Was very close with the cow. In fact, they were lovers until 5 years ago, and that is where he took out, put something in the deposit box before he died. So we talked to him and figured out that he was getting a bribe from said Archimedes. Then we saw this guy who was doing his own independent investigation and was trying to pin Cal as the culprit. We disproved that with his own evidence, showing that Roy did come in, but after he left, the government inspector came in and therefore could not have messed with the printing press. Now it is the next day, and we come back to Roy and Cal's workplace, find out it was robbed. Now that is another thing to get to the bottom of. And now the government inspector is over, and we're now about to question her. So, without further ado, we can probably get started. All right. So, okay, Capital City, the Underdown Author ship, just after sunrise. What happened here? Detective Knoxley, please step back. This is a crime scene. Mr. Underwood, is he? It's okay, officer. You can let Knox through. He's alright. Goodness, that scared me. Morris, Underwood, what happened here? It's like somebody broke in overnight and tossed the place. Knox, I have all the luck. Our culprit or merely crazed admirer? I need to get inside and investigate as soon as possible. Passerby earlier this morning saw the broken window and reported it to my tower. I've just about finished here. Any leads or witnesses? Anything at all? Come now, detective. Even if there were any clues to go on, I can't be revealing them to you. So, no then. This was a message. Roy Underwood, I can take you into protective custody right now. I would highly advise compliance. Not yet. I still have a few hours left in my deal. He stays with me until then, right, Underwood? Yes, I would feel much safer under Knox's protection than in the Barrow's, officer. I'm sure you understand. Of course, just to be sure to check in at Tower 51 by noon, or you will be declared a fugitive, Mr. Underwood. I will formally report this break-in for you. Be sure to bring me a list of any assets that were taken. Thanks, officer. I guess I'm spending my last few hours of freedom cleaning up this mess. Think of this as an opportunity. If our culprit is to blame, they might have inadvertently left a clue behind. I don't smell any blood, so it's unlikely to cut themselves on the glass. We'll have to see what's missing inside. Thanks, Knox. Did you find out anything else? Lord Thornroth was at the factory the night of the... He is currently my prime suspect. Archie, really? I didn't know he was into breaking and entering, too. But I trust your judgment, Knox. Someone's hurrying this way. Oh, Monsieur Underwood. I came as soon as I heard the news. I'm so sorry about Calamus. Eh? The detective? What has happened here? The window? Hey, Vi. Don't worry about it. Just some local trouble. Watch out for the broken glass on the ground. Oh, no, no, no. How horrible. You've seen so much grief today, Monsieur Underwood. Ooh. Miss Martelli, why have you? May I ask you a few questions? It concerns Mr. Downey. Oh, poor Cal. I should like to visit his family in the countryside. We have been close friends for so long. Miss Martelli. Oh, yes, yes, of course. My mind is on so many things at once. Go ahead, Monsieur. Did you hear about Downey's? How did you hear about Downey's with Mr. Downey's attorney? Downey saw it. It was all over the papers last night. I picked up this one at the cafe this morning. About Downey's death. The only publicly known information. May I have this for my records? Yes, of course. I have no need for it after reading it. Just seeing Monsieur Downey's picture again. Ooh. Last page. Good morning was the first you learned of his death. That is correct. You weren't contacted by the police or by Flora Fawnright. You were an employee at the factory, were you not? No, the Prince Studios were my responsibilities. I have not spoken to the police yet. Should I expect to? Yes, you should, given where his body was found. The actual circumstances around his death were not revealed to the public yet, going by the newspaper story. I should continue to be careful not to leak any facts from my own investigation of any witnesses or suspects. Thursday of last week, before the weekend. What did your schedule look like that day? Oh, well, I began my usual inspection of the factory at 1500 sharp and worked for 2 hours. That's quite specific. Yes. I have 4 properties to inspect and a tight schedule to keep. And as a sanctioned government agent, you have free access to all of these buildings, including the factory, just during operating hours. I cannot very well do my job in the dark, Monsieur. What about after your shift? What did you do for the rest of the day? I went to the White Street Market for groceries and then I went home. Nothing too exciting, Monsieur. Do you have an alibi for your whereabouts that evening? No, I do not, other than at the market. Monsieur, surely you do not suspect I was committing acts? No real alibi, but no proof she was there either. I still need to keep details in the case or not. Okay. But yeah. I like. There's a lot of reading in this text, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of reading in this game. So I'll be doing a lot of reading. But if you want me to stop, if it's getting too annoying, just let me know and I'll silently go through it or something. I don't know. We'll see. I think most of this game is text. Did you notice anything suspicious during this shit? At the end of last week, did you notice anyone suspicious at the print factory during this shift? For the weekend? No, I was not paying mind to anyone, of course. Just the machines, what he was. Not your public knowledge. When, Mr. Downey? Get on the road. Looking for information on the people. This log sheet. Does anyone stand out who shouldn't be there? Ah, the log file. You have it. Where did you get it? Given to me by a friend. No. Okay, Viola has taken a look at this. Snatched it from my hand. That is government property, Monsieur. See? It says not. I shall return to police when they come to do their investigating today, yes. Alright, I apologize if I cost Mrs. Von Wright any grief. I promise I did not abscond with the page myself. No harm done, Monsieur. Why so much interest in the factory workers? Are you perhaps seeking employment too? Just curiosity. It's all, Mr. Marco. You can go now. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Vi. Means a lot. I guess I better get started on this mess. Oh, Monsieur Underwood, you have been through so much. Sit, rest, let me see. I will help too, with your permission. Are you certain, Monsieur? Your time must be valuable, you know? It will take half the time if we work together. Let's get started over here. Ships counting records fanned out, as if they were being searched for someone. But the mystery investment is still on top of this. That wasn't what they were after. Okay. Where the memo was hidden, it's open, and the box appears to have been searched as well. There was nothing of note left in the drawer. I'll tidy up Downey's desk while I was here. Or potting plant was not a fact. Set it up there. Edge. This boy? Are you alright? Ah! I better not. The plant. I must be allergic to it. Haha. I should be careful not to shake off any more pollen from the plant. She appears to be quite... That's... Letters and notebooks have been served. They're being served for something. What? What's with the look, dogs? Page left in the typewriter. Leave the package here before tonight, or you are next. Until... What? You're joking. You aren't joking. Express this in plain sight. Morris had his eyes on the window, I would imagine. This is quite serious. Talking about package. I have a pretty good idea. Off the ship after the break-in. Sir Underwood, do you need a safe place? It doesn't matter. I'm headed for the Barrows anyway. Not just yet. I will get to the bottom of this if it's the last thing I do. Okay. What more? Soft spots of something on the floor. It's candle wax. This was clearly no random break-in. They came with purpose. Wait, I smell mechanical oil. Ah! There appears to be a discarded handkerchief balled up with a paper. It's still slightly damp. It must have been used recently. I should hold on to it and study it later. The bordered white handkerchief, stained with oil and found after the break-in. Monsieur Knoxley, what is the matter? Nothing is wrong. Just setting the wastebasket upright. Do you need any help with anything? No, just tidying up some of the broken glass. Just be careful where you step, Miss Wilkes. No monogramming on the handkerchief. I suppose that would be too much sense. Time to continue my search. That's everything. Our careless curate led me some new material to work with after all, it seems. That should do it. I could sweep up the rest from here. Thanks, guys. Do not worry, monsieur. Your friends will always come to your aid, no? Ooh, but look at the time. Yes, you have a shift to attend, do you not? I'll stay here with Mr. Underwood. Yes, at the harbor today. Adieu, missus. What are you thinking about, Knox? The break-in. There was a commonality with all of the places the culprit searched. Did you notice as well? I'm too tired to play guessing games. What is it? The records, the pile of mail, the drawer, and even around the typewriter, the common theme is paper. The culprit broke into your office in search of something related to paper. Something they didn't find on Downey's body. That's right. You said Cal's portfolio was searched, right? It's got to be those drawings. My thoughts exactly. Fortunately, Downey had the foresight to stash them someplace safe before his fated meeting. Something else we found. That handkerchief. It is recently used. I believe the culprit dropped it and left it behind by mistake. You really think they were that careless? It was balled up and discarded with the trash. They might have thrown it out instinctually and forgotten about it. There are a few black stains on it, either oil or ink. That points us to someone who may have been at the factory. Judging by the threat on the typewriter, they didn't find what they were looking for. They were probably frustrated. Ah, yes, that as well. We should put the stack of pages back in a safe place until we decide what to do with it. Back in the bank vault. I still have the key. I should leave it with you in case they do take me to the Barrows. I swore I wouldn't allow that to happen, but we must hurry. The bank should be opening soon. Let Central Bank Industrial Districts just after opening time in the morning. Good. Nobody else is here yet. I'd have thought, Knox. About the pages? Indeed. I must admit I haven't made time to look through them. I recognized the one on the top, so I paid no mind to the rest. But now that you say the culprit was likely looking for these, perhaps we should go through them once. I assumed it was extortion from either an admirer or a competitor, Do you think there is something more to it? We won't know until we look. Just a quick gander before we put them back in the box, eh? Very well. Hand them here. So I've heard 5 of Royal's bird puns, according to what she writes. Appears to be a chessboard. A set of pieces or a line in a row. Oh yes, promotional offer for Never Upon. It is a story about toy soldiers who come to life at night. We haven't announced it publicly yet, but we're betting it'll be a big hit for the authorship. Is this picture worth purchase? Appears to be a rolling landscape, a tall tower in the distance. Yes, for the latest book we're working on. Base lithograph to use with pastoral scenes. Picture worth purchase. Dilation of 2 dragons. They appear to be battling, or perhaps embracing. Work for one of our historical fantasy stories. I can't rightly recall which one. This is picture. Story about 2 soldiers from opposing armies who strike up a friendship. The government requested some changes before they'll let us print that. This is picture first. Should look at the numbers. Appear to be soon together in the park. Change of thought number. Sure, but sometimes Cal gets ideas and brings them to whatever. Could be something he's looking at. Picture were first. This one doesn't belong. It's not numbered like the other sketches. Subject matter is concerning. True, it doesn't appear to fit. What's wrong with the drawing? This is what stands out. Sitting on this bench. I believe we know them. Spot of red. Is that blood? Not blood, it's paint. A deliberate important detail. I believe it's meant to be a red rose on his head. Ah, you're right. Is that supposed to be Archie? My thoughts ecstatically. Archimedes Thornroth. But who is he sitting next to? They appear to be close. Archie is a mirror. He doesn't look like out on a date. Looks like he's sitting with a lion? Oh no. It's Flo! Flora fun, right? Yes, I think too. Why the negative reaction, Underwood? What if the Thornroths in a main relationship with a member of the Rivulet government? Scandal of the year, Knox! I see. The newspaper does seem more salacious than I remember it being. So this drawing is an accusation? Might also be a recollection. Someone might have caught Archie and Flo together and wanted physical proof, but it's not proof. It's just a drawing, unless it's meant to be blackmail. Drawing is saying I know about your relationship, Archimedes. Oh, good to see. Yes. And the hush money to keep this under wraps must be something Lord Thornroth was willing to pay. This has got to be what Cal's killer was after. No wonder he hid it in the vault that night. He knew it was dangerous. The question now is, did Downey create this drawing intending to blackmail Thornroth? The two met in the factory at after hours and Thornroth killed him instead of paying. It all fits. Archie, I don't want to believe it. Did he kill Cal to put a stop to the blackmail? Not necessarily. Recall the oily handkerchief and the fact that there is a second person in the image. A second person whose career and public image could be ruined if word of this got out. Yeah, Flo. I insist we question Miss Fawnwright immediately. Your freedom rides are finding our culprit, Mr. Underwood. I know. Flo should be starting the morning shift at the print shop any time now. I also that we insist we keep these drawings instead of putting them back in the vault. They could prove useful to us. Drawing attempted to Thornroth and Fawnwright as a couple. To the print factory then. Not a moment to lose, Fawnwright. You won't evade me this time. Over to the Rivulet Print Factory, printer area, mid-morning. Well, well, look who's returned to the scene of the crime. My top suspect. Who are you? What business do you have here? It's Archie! And that other detective, Lord Thornroth. What are you doing here? I came to warn her that she is a suspect in Cal's death. All because of you meddling dragons. Flora Fawnwright. I have compelling evidence that proves your involvement in the death of Calamus Downey. She's innocent in all of this. Because I did it. I killed Cal. Precisely what I was here to confirm. I know it was you who was sneaking around the factory late last week. He confessed to it. What is going on here? Archie. You. Mr. Underwood, let me handle this. Right, of course. Lord Thornroth has motive, clearly, but some of the evidence does not fit. I should hear his confession in full. Detective Knoxley, run and get the police, would you? Not just yet. I want to hear his confession in full first. Motive, method, and the time of place. Ever the thorn in my hair, are we? Very well. Lord Thornroth, give the good detective what he wants. That's right. I'm guilty. I did it over the weekend when no one else was here. I pushed him into the machinery while it was running and let it crush him, so I didn't have to dirty my hands at all. That account lines up with the police investigation. I don't believe we need to hear any gory details. I knew it. Thornroth's confession is baseless. I can prove it in this ridiculous farce. I'm not convinced. You say you used the machine to crush down. This shows why I'm skeptical. Hmm.
Well, actually.
All right. Here, yesterday's evening news, which broke the story about Downey's death. You must have seen it too, Dornroth. Unfortunately, it is mostly speculation and leaves out many key facts about the case. Facts which I discovered. Never mind the fact that the machinery couldn't have been running if power to the factory was cut off, as Silverton discovered. Huh, about that. I followed up with a witness who claimed the factory's lights came on. What? Since witness said the power returned to the factory briefly, the light came. That's right. Ample time to trap a man against the machinery and crush him beneath their heavy load. Miss Von knows the truth, though. Why isn't she speaking up? It was a thought about relying on me to demonstrate Dorman's innocence while also hiding her own person. And a lost detective, Nazi. I will allow you to share the credit if you allow me to detain it. No. I want to hear it from the accused. Lord Thornroth, why were you at the factory at the night of the murder? Isn't it obvious? I waited until cover of night, ambushed Cal here, and did the deed. Why else would I be here? He's no longer hiding the fact that he came here. I see. The actual reason he was here was something else. That would be too neat. No, you weren't here for Downey. Lord Thornroth, you were here to meet with someone else. Thanks to a friend, I believe you came to a factory to meet with someone else. For a different reason. Mm.
Explain this.
An innocent bystander placed you at the scene, it's true. However, you were not dressed for murder. He says you were well dressed, carrying a flower, and doused with cologne, enough for even a bird to notice. No, you were not at the factory to kill anybody. You were there to impress somebody. Goodness, what a charming twist. So this is a case of a jilted lover then. That disproves nothing, Detective. It's just that Likely, the sordid little affair went awry, and Lord Thornroth killed his partner in a fit of passion. Well, Lord Thornroth, care to explain yourself? It's true, I was at the factory like you said. But the rest is a farce. This is how I always present myself. Is it? You look rather ragged today, Mr. Lord Thornroth. You must have hurried over here, but... Wait, it's Fawnman. Of course. He's not admitting to anything. He's trying to protect her. Why are we still arguing, Detective? Thornroth confessed to the act, and you yourself have evidence he was there. I stand by my assertion. Lord Thornroth didn't arrive with the intent to kill anyone that night. Prove it. Look at all the secrets. It's all for a reason. This demonstrates who Thornroth was meeting.
Here it is.
While investigating Downey's activities, I came across this drawing in his possession. Take a look for yourselves. A drawing? Something to be printed? What is this? Is this meant to be me? How curious. They both seem genuinely puzzled by the drawing. The killer would jump at the chance to retrieve this page. It's us. You and me, Flora. You say Cal had this? That's right. I believe Mr. Downey found out about your relationship and intended to go public with it. How fascinating. Truly gut-wrenching irony, Detective. I fail to see how it helps your case today. It explains a great deal. Lord Thornroth's secrecy that night, for one. He came here to meet with Flora. A Thornroth in relationship with a member of the Rivulet government would be a scandal in the eyes of the public. This drawing was stashed in Downey's bank vault. He knew about these lovers before he went to the factory that night. So you don't believe there was a confrontation. But why did Downey have the pages at all? Surely he was planning something. The Underdown authorship has been in financial danger. The day of his death, Downey had been poring over finances. In fact, I believe Thornroth was aware of this too. Yes, I have proof of this financial. All proof.
Now I see.
This memo, which I estimated to be from 3 years ago, it was stored among the authorship's accounting records. It mentions a deposit, and it has one of Thornroth's signature roses sealed in wax paper attached to it. It was never a threat at all. It was sympathetic. He kept that? Downey has asked Thornroth for money before. A secret investment kept from the public and his own partner. Cal was struggling, weighing the option of begging for help again or blackmailing him for the money instead. Sounds to me like you've dug your own grave, Detective. This proves a motive for Lord Thornroth. I'm afraid it's not so simple. No, I have a pretty good inkling that Lord Thornroth didn't. Thornroth doesn't say anything. He knows I put the pieces together. This shows why he wouldn't kill Downey. Tyson. Thornroth and Downey. Two times. Something related to Thorn.
You mean this?
The roses. One on Thornroth's hat. One attached to the note. And one Miss Fawnwright was carrying even yesterday. I'd wager she still has it now. It's the rose Thornroth brought that night. A special personal gift to a loved one. Thornroth is holding back, but the dam is about to burst. It's the only way to spare it and throw it in the ground. Lord Thornroth cultivates these roses himself. Gives them to his lovers. The investment came years after Thornroth and Daddy split up. He still harbored feelings for Daddy. He might still today. Question, do you have any feeling? Reciprocated, it went the other way, but Downey still had feelings for Thornroth. Why does that matter? Think about it. Downey was in it for money. Could have been struck the first blow if Thornroth was not playing along. Thornroth just made it look like an accident. Think still an interesting. Still good for Thornroth. It's
That's enough.
the very existence of this drawing, and the fact that he chose to hide it instead of acting upon it. Yes, Downey had no intention of blackmailing Thornroth. The killer, meanwhile, searched his portfolio and office for this art. Downey was stopping this accomplice from moving forward with the scheme, at least temporarily. But would kill to retrieve this? Why? If the drawing was found by anyone else besides blackmail target, the scheme would fall apart instantly. Thornroth could be publicly humiliated, and Fawnwright would lose her badge, and the need for blackmail could vanish. What does it matter? We've been found out. I did it. Just leave Flora out of this. Wait, Detective Dotson. It's Fawnwright. Let's hear what after I was certain of her guilt. Not all because of one piece. Ain't got all that outward. New piece of evidence, but it's now or never.
I've got you now.
Miss Fawnwright, please present me with the handkerchief in your back pocket. Okay. Arch, Mr. Thornroth gave me a full set. See the rose here and ignore the old stain. It's not a match. This isn't like the handkerchief left behind in the authorship at all. Miss Fawnwright is not the kid. Yeah, no kidding. Missed the part where I was here when you found the body. How dumb do I gotta be? Body was arranged to make it look like an accident, not a murder. I was still suspicious at the time. However, someone broke into the authorship last night and left a vital clue behind. Their own handkerchief. It is as you said. I arrived a little after 20 o'clock to escort Flora from work to the weekend. Shut off the lights and restricted her in the cover. Testify to it. Yes, anything to protect Flora. Miss Fawnwright and Lord Thornroth had already departed from the room. At least one person. So the other, something out of it is the best I can do for now. I have one possible suspect left to question. She should be here any time now. Viola. Conveniently at the authorship this likely in search of something she missed in the dark. And I believe I shall give her what she wants. Now on the table. I think she will recognize it from the only one way to know. I'll leave a stack of blank pages on the tray of the machine, sticking out from Downey's portfolio. It'll be very visible from the distance. She is sure to want to search again when she thinks it's close enough. You make up for the constant obstruction by assisting as soon as she takes the bait. And what about the others? Mr. Underwood is due at Tower 51. Lord Thornrock. Could you escort him there? Ask Morris to delay the transfer to the barracks. Tell him Knox is calling in the favor he has earned. Miss Fawnrock, Stein Martelli in and act like all is normal. Then drop your loudest tool. That can be our signal. If Miss Martell sees anyone here who doesn't belong, she may become suspicious and we lose our opportunity. Understood. You haven't let me down yet, Knox. One last little adventure for us. Here we go. Ah, Miss Martell, there you are. Goodness, Monsieur, you frightened me. Eh? Do you need messieurs? I'm very busy today. Detective Silverton and I are jointly working on an investigation, and we need your help, Martell. We are collecting handwriting samples to have as control versions. Basically, text written by unrelated persons. Ooh, I see. Yes, there are some test pages in the tray there. Here, take my writing quill and ink tube. Yes. Very well. Anything to help you, Monson. Planning to walk out with a portfolio. Now we're going to trap her and confirm my suspicions. The culprit's handwriting doesn't matter in this instance. Rather, I'm looking for a different one. Please, write the following for me. Yeah, okay. Fold it up and over the detective. Yes, because it's contrasting. So, hold on to this for me. I have a one. Lewis Levin. This one? You must excuse me. I am under a strict schedule, Sir John knows it well. I'll begin the real question. Print machines. They got pretty revolutionary. They can be quite deadly. Mr. John. She forgot about the cover-up plot. She's still making mistakes. She's on her guard now, but she is our culprit. She is prone to making mistakes. I should attack indirectly. Ah, yes. Good job, Karen. We certainly don't want to interfere with such important work. She will be operational. I see that it's perfectly unprepared. Will the police say so, no? For clarifying that. Yeah. Perhaps we can discover something new after. Are you certain? Question. True. Monsieur, I saw a badge upon this rule. Apologies to the. I'm stopped from my nose. Master.
Here it is.
Oh, never mind, I have no more. Oh, look at that. Yours looks very similar to mine. Oh, it is so dainty, no? Indeed, Usamai was a similar taste. Why, this handkerchief looks exactly like, except mine seems to be ruined with ink stains. Ink. What a strange coincidence, isn't it? Goodness, would you look at that? Where did you buy that handkerchief? Nazi, I didn't. I found it at the authorship after the break-in. I thought it might be useful. Don't you agree, Mr. Martell? Mr. Martell? No. So she said, see, what are you doing? I have full two of the same. Unless you lost one after using it, or discarded it. I imagine that only the spare is necessary for plant. That explains you discarded it during the break-in. Ah, well, as long as you're feeling well, monsieur. If you have a cold, should be home in bed, no? She didn't even flinch. Now that I know. So not so. You look disheveled? No. Did you lose sleep? Do apologize. We're not up to Cobble Street tickets. I am not you, sir. Simply do not want. Good one. As sharp as ever. You still deny. I know this has to be your handkerchief. Now I need to establish a link between the columns. Indeed. Just a coincidence. However, two coincidences. I would call that a pattern, usually. I have no time for the games, monsieur. I told you, I have my handkerchief. This is not mine. It's time to spring my trap. I must try to break into the mud. Danny's death in the author was, and I can prove it because. Both closets. What about the second message? What message? No, nothing so whimsical and short, and I feel vital clue that this is the message that leads to motion. We discovered it this morning.
See here.
That's right, the typewritten threat. It was left behind by the culprit after they searched the authorship last night. A threat? How deliciously evil. Well, what does it say, detective? For the package to be returned? Detective Silverton. Present Miss Martell's writing sample to us, if you please. Here you are. I aim to expect so I can demonstrate that I did not tamper with the contents. Let us have a look. Wait, tonight. Ah, slight spelling error there, mister. What? Indeed. Innocuous, usually. Perhaps the sign of a household that did not speak Revulian growing up. That same spelling, tonight. It appears on the threat left on Miss Underwood's typewriter. That's a simple mistake. The ancestor said your language. It is not my first. My family came from Sorblanc, no? That is the language my grandparents spoke and my parents as well. The spelling mistake proves nothing. I'm afraid I must agree with the man. I myself did not speak Revulian growing up either. I never spoke. Yes, my family. We immigrated to Rivulet before the revolution. Spoke our native tongue at home, yes? So I was pushing for further evidence. That is right. Can't stop me. We need to find him. Sirs, please, look at this. Look at the police. Dude. That's it, you little tat. No more coincidences. No, you are going to answer truthfully. Ooh, monster. The talk of mysterious type, no? Be gentle with this poor man. If I come across as dark, it's because you forced my hand. But know that I can't bend so easily. Just trying to form a narrative. I should continue. This is important. You do to tell me. So we spoke, Mr. Dunn. Of course, I cannot say. We sent 1 week and stuff to catch up to visit a family in the country. How often do you make that trip? Not too many years, sadly. It's so guilty, no? I should make the trip. Darling, no. Better make another mistake. Yes. When was the last time you serviced at this motel? No, it is Mr. Tech. Of course, it is checked frequently. It must have been, the day that Mr. Downey passed. What is the matter? Interesting answer. Same day Downey died, you say. So even though the machine was operating, it appears Downey was injured by it. That was... Yes, I would be cursed at the... Did I make a mistake? Did I mistalk, Mr. Tom? You just finished hauling out your old man. Said something interesting. You should not know. What was it? God, man. Fuck, man. You should know about that. Oh my God! Can't access the log from here. bad. Just give me back. Failing should not cost a cost this much at least at most.
Here it is.
Give me back my A. So stupid. Look at the pieces of evidence. The same culprit. Oh, 2 messages.
See here.
Like, what did I miss? What did I miss? I need you to tell me. When was the last time you serviced this machine? I know it's used for print. The day. Okay. What shows that machine was broken? Stain handkerchief. I tried that.
I've got it.
Case for this newspaper just this morning, did you? That's right. It's all anyone talks about today. Miss Martell, when does it say Mr. Downey passed away? Sometime over the weekend. Oh, mon Dieu! Said you worked on the machine the day he died, a weekday. His true death date was unknown to the public. Then give someone enough rope for him. Well, madam? Ah, that's so tricky. Like, that was designed to send me down to rank B. I just knew somehow. It was the lucky guess. I knew when Monsieur Downing passed, I could feel it. Philip fights the authorship of Rebels and we'll crack before long. You know not what it's like to put yourself at stake. If you do the same. Some justice property. Real new details down stuff that aren't public. Have an animosity toward Mr. Downey. Frightful dragon, Monsieur Cow was truly horrible. I think your relationship was more. No, there was more to it. Something mutual to me. I found a plea back in it. Something with Mr. Under. Seal long thread. Back to this. Is it another? No, I mean yes. Even Mr. Underwood was not aware of this relation. Something a single long thread tying back to this. You were the lover of conspiracy, no? You were Mr. That's right.
That's enough.
Okay. Was hidden in a lockbox in Downey's desk. It beckoned him to this very spot the night of the murder. Note the spelling error. Cut that. Nonsense. Oh, that's a misspelling. Well done. This letter says nothing. There's no symbol. Both fools. The letter mentions something extra. Something needs to tell. I had assumed it was payment for simple condition. Right. While I write it, meaning the package was attached with this letter. I should hold on to for the right time. Look down. Trail, you have no proof. You have no. Why must you go with it? We're pulling together. I can't stop. I do not like this. I am getting Miss Flora. You should be allowed. Oh, don't you worry. That's fun. It's fun right now. since I've got you cornered here. You wrote this note. Admit it. You even say the same spelling name, but not Fagan. No, right? I consider that. Once attention turns to the factory, that accusation. I have a theory that greatly narrows down the fools. That be monster. Do not know if. Miss Martell. Hold it out. It's not easy. Christy, this is a government-controlled facility, And Miss Martell carries a silver badge, a rivet. And something you told me, Lord. Because that night, this happened.
Well, actually.
Okay. The witness testified that lights in the factory briefly turn on again sometime after 20 o'clock after Fawnwright had the power off and locked up for the evening. Thus, someone returned. No, the murder was done in the dark. The lights returning was to set up the scene and power the printing machine. See, and only someone with the keys and the knowledge could open up the factory and restore power. Yeah, precisely. That narrows it down to technical workers in the Rivulet government. Tell. Dragging the workers of Rivulet through the mud like this. How dare you? Now you forget. If I had this secret meeting with Cal, like you said, why would I want him to be dead? Still. What's a boat? Fancy gold badge again. What did you do? Just showed I prefer my service. I've not seen a bearer of the gold in here. No, I will not. Yes, the government agent familiar with the factory and free access to the labs. You fall under both umbrellas, Miss Martell. The walls are closing in. For the murder, why would they risk it? The other shit. What if the killer had been caught? Do not forget, I was there this morning. I helped you with cleaning up. I know you were looking for something important. Something down in your head that was. You knew about their existence. And you knew about their extras. Four. Next.
Here it is.
Oh, good. Well, before his planned meeting with the killer, thus, he knew his existence was valuable and dangerous. He cannot bring it with him. What a monster! Yes, you came back to this spot to search Downing's book. stack of drawings again. Unfortunately, you'll find it is missing. I am holding the extra one. These are the package the killer wants. Yeah, drawings, scribbles meant for children, toy soldiers, and they've no value. What did she just say? I would kill for these drawings completely. Disagree. One of these drawings is quite valuable in the right hands. It is the crux of Downey's work. Nonsense. Another like everyone eventually cracks on it. Okay. So you should be more sensitive, huh? Captain, escape heresy. Okay. It's curious. You mentioned toy soldiers. One of the drawings in the stack depicts exactly that. Huh? That means nothing. Not so. These are production sketches or stories that have not been revealed to the explanation is that you have somehow seen these drawings. Even Underwood was aware. The drawings were mailed to Mr. Johnny. Yep. There's only one explanation. Your deep, dark secret, of course. Oh. Police propaganda. Where? Even if she were found out, she'd really kill Owens, I suppose. Oh my god! Give me back! Why is it so long? It's so long. It's so whining. I can't. Blew all my hit coins. I can't check the log during the. On. Why does it go back way there? Now I gotta do all this again. How is this fair?
Here it is.
Good, man. Come on. I don't want to do this again. And why don't I deserve an S rank? Does it takes carefully up to this point? Wrote 2 messages. What? Oh my.
See here.
I guess I'll have to do the first case off stream to get that achievement. And I'm wasting so much time having to redo this twice.
I've got it. That's enough.
God, man.
Well, actually,
Monsieur Underwood was cleaning up. Holy shit, man! Ha- Come on! Ah. Quick! Oh my god! Uh, I don't remember trying any of those. God, man! Give me enough composure to work with, but you give me 4 right answers and make only one of them actually right.
here it is.
I'm so sick of. just wasted 10 minutes, 15 minutes trying to not progressing the story. And I wanted to finish this case so that I messed up once. My composure goes way over there. That makes no logical sense.
I've got it.
Partner.
That's enough. Well, actually. Here it is.
That's tricky. How involved? Okay. Details of the murder. She knows more. Hmm.
I've got it.
Okay. But the only way you would know the package of the drawings if you've seen them before. Yet they were sent to Downey, who sworn out of sight. They were wholly unknown. You are the art. Paid no attention to the quality of the art. He was under the impression that it was his partner's work. Makes some new questions. For how long have you been the artist of the Underdown authorship works? Downey was a fraud, a cheat, a loser. He begged me for help. He could not draw to save his own feathers. I supplied the pieces and he takes the credit. Then we split the earnings for each book release. Money was drying up and you had bigger plans. Blackmail Lord Thornroth. This was just... I have been through so much. What's the face of this? Joe Downey? Why would you kill the... Where's what? I'm going to have to... How? She could fix it. Through the pillar. See now, trace the number 40. Damn the shit! Certainly are sweating. Well, stop, silence! Made to look as if the dogs kept talking. The murder was spontaneous. Then the murder weapon would have to be given into a clarification. Was because drugged, bludgeoned, string. Cover-up was created to make it appear as if his own. You know this was merely fiction. You don't have much of a kick. Was spontaneous. Thus, there's no weapon to speak of. It was not a planned assault. But something was. Perhaps the murder weapon. This is my only chance. All for murder.
Here it is.
The fact is, you are carrying the murder weapon right now, Miss Martell. The silk scarf around your neck. Oh, man. Is it possible? Mr. Downey was strangled, requiring something taut and flexible. Any piece of cloth would do in the right hands. Your handkerchief is too small. It's the right size and sturdy enough to withstand the force. Let's just stretch. Really would furl it. We would see it as slightly oblique. Doctor investigating the contusion on Downey's neck, no doubt come to a similar conclusion. Yesterday when we found the body, it was you who summoned the police early to try to disrupt my investigation. By maintaining the illusion it was all an accident, and preventing your deeper scrutiny, you would be free and clear. Well, Miss Martell? You idiot! If you'd have only listened, we would have never met. What the be? Silverton, help me escort Miss Martell to Tower 51. We need to free Underwood from custody immediately. God, man. Oh, so rough. I've been doing so good, and then this. The last one takes all of my rank. Industrial district outside Tower 51, middle of the day. Officer Morse. It's Royal Underwood still. I received your message. What is this about? Brought who we believe is the true culprit in the murder of Cannabis Stone. Who's we? Where did Silverton go? Who was here? Local people who suspect the culprit herself. That's the today's match. And what happened? Took down the Kirk factory after its closing. I used my key to unlock the door so he could enter. Met this way many times, always in a location I can access. This time it was the Bay Street Club. I send a note when it is time to leave, and he brings the money here. These are easy to share through the bank. Here's the key easily stolen, so he pays him for it. This time something was different. I sent the note through the mail, along with his little extra piece I had with him. It was for his eyes only. There's a good plan to save the officer. Let's keep working together without needing a government. Black. But, two. Hold up. This is unbecoming of a character. I'm not sure if I can hostile, but literally. It's true. We had the piece on purpose and went the meeting to try to talk you out of this. To expose everything, but not just the fact. But our entire relationship. He was tired of it, he said. Danny's face is the illustrate. You've been keeping up this scheme for nearly a decade, haven't you? You said over his head from day one, but somehow he made it. But then the money became less and less. That crowd so slow, my friend. Exposed the plan. You would ruin years of sacrifice. Grabbed them from behind my scarf like nuts. Years of frustration came out at once. All these years of credit and stuff. He was not moving. Daddy struggled with the next machine. He knocked over a jar that stained the floor of his understrip. Fetched his coat from the entrance, dressed him up, set him on the machine to make it look like an I didn't know. Especially not yeah, you did protect him instead, Madame. This thing that I don't understand. Why did you lie about seeing Danny in the streets on the weeks? Discovered that he perished over the weekend. You should have known I All right, I saw Monsieur Underwood had a private investigator earlier. And no, seriously, but I couldn't not exist. It's so good. Well, there's still more. Keep going. But not their material. Cal wasn't carrying it on him, right? And if I could still carry out the... Why didn't you involve Mr. Downey in this? Underwood, they were so secretive. Their mailing addresses are not known. Cal would... They are corresponded by reputation. You could spin the drawing and then make Mr. Downey still cared for Lord Thornton. Did not know. Cal never spoke to him. I believe he would have known motoring fondness he kept hidden. The plan to hurt most Thornton must have been too much for Downey to tell. Did not find the trouble to do that. That's why I broke into Cal's office. I had to retrieve it. To the underground break into, so that's blackmail, murder, trespassing. Yes, I confess. It is by you. Let Monsieur Underwood let Roy go, please. You will still be the victim of trouble. You concur. I believe Mr. Underwood will value his freedom more than anything. But I shall take him into custody if you want. Right. What a day. I shall fetch him. Come with me for your official statement, Swantel. Well, you're still here. Yes, I couldn't very well leave Roy to his own device. Perhaps I was a little ashamed to go back. And why is that? I feel that Calamus feared me, even though he still admired me. He could have come to help me for help any time. Now if we had stayed together, or we have never met, he would still be past regrets dividing future self. You will never be happy. You are not to blame for the told I had so much power for all my life, and yet I fearful power was misforgotten. This kind of guilt is not something I'll be able to let go. Something your partner ought to leave. You know, you think this people secrets have been a family. He would have been a problem expected. You should tell me. Oh, actually, Knox, they told me on his people. Did Morris tell you what happened? No, but I'm sure I'll read all about it and at to me. If the authorship is shared, you can always come to me. Well, you're not an easy person to reach, neither. Don't sell out to the whims of the government. You should be free to create anything you want. Come, find me when you are ready to move forward. Give Flora a heads up when you are ready to move. Well, I don't know what I'll do without an industry. Control. Fortunately, I have my own industry. That's the time to branch into other forms of literature. Thanks again, Knox. I'll make sure you get paid for your time. You're gonna be famous. Yes, I suppose now no hope of my name being left out of the papers. If you'll excuse me, partner let Florida away. That's it. Apology. You know that something. So, it was a real pleasure getting to the print. Okay? So this should... That, what happened with Viola? She turned herself in. I think we're gonna be okay. I wanted to apologize for it. I pursue the truth above all. Of course, you were just doing your job. Which is, I mean, to turn over the black back. Do what you gotta do. I'm tired of hiding in the dark arts. Who cares what the platinum starts to do? With the green traffic inspection. They're not going to give up good health for betting. Another draft? Those fools for what? Sign on papers. They say Fellfire is trying to damn it. Into the Chancellor wants to expand the flood up to the lakes. To the official stuff. We have Chancellor, so to speak. Got no idea who. That dragon there out there. I didn't hear anything. Lord Thorndale, did you serve in the previous strike? Oh, not dear sweet. Me in my position not qualified. Precision means strive. Well, it's none of my business. Start pruning this delayed couple. I show you. I'll win. Protect. Take care of that guy. Pretty good. Mr. Burshett, came for the paper? Yes, sir. They haven't started yet, it seems. I have to wait for them. What's the good news? Mr. Dowdy's killer just confessed. I imagine the details will be colorfully arranged immediately. Oh, are you here to give a statement? No, I prefer my involvement in the case will entirely anonymous, but that'll be a far-fetched one. Oh, why not, sir? You've been the most famous detective in Rivulet. Perhaps I'll tell you so. Or perhaps you find out in the papers for yourself. Yep, Lucario, Dragon. Lucario Knight, Dragon. So that's correct. And hello, alright. You have some time to spare. Join me for tea in town. I feel like I still owe you. Truly. Mr. Underwood. Yes, let's invite him too. How wonderful. I've never been invited to tea before. Am I dressed correctly? Go ahead inside. I'll be right back. We'll discuss proper etiquette along the way. Perhaps no one is coming to arrest me after all. I have expected to be led to the Chancellor in chains by now. But I can't let my guard down. A dragon can't just blend in a place like Rivulet. It's only a matter of time now. And that was case 2. Yeah. A little lower than the first. We got 3 minutes. Should we start? We'll start the next case. Hungry. So often. Maybe I shouldn't pick detective rank if I don't want to lose rank, but dang, that's a lot of tributes. It's happening. Today is the day, now or never, and you're a part of it, whether you like it or not. No, no, no. Not like this. It's too much. You're going too far. I thought you would see reason, but you agreed, whatever it takes. All the pieces are in play. There are consequences if you try to define us now. I'm sorry, but you have to be stopped. Case 3, Death Upon the Air. Nazi's cabin, light border fence, fire stay mid-afternoon. Mail for you, sir. Mail. Not that one of them. Good afternoon. Afternoon, sir. Mail for you. Wow, is this your house? It's nice. Thank you. Has it been promoted from paper delivery to mail? Yes, sir. My first government position. It is an honor to. People of Rivulet. Excuse you, Automod. I don't see a sex-based term here. Mr. Nazi, did you see your story? No, I haven't returned to the capital since we last spoke. I suspected as much. Mr. Underwood said I should leave his company. Article in the papers about me, the dark detective of Rivulet. Dash the dark detective of Roots. Mysterious vigilance brings law and order to the streets of Rivulet. Ignore it. It's just Automod being stupid. If Automod is being stupid and your message is harmless, I'll allow it. Just someone flattered us. Your letters, Tom. Can't forget that. Thank you, Tom. I apologize for making you trudge this far out of town just for one delivery. It's no problem, sir. You were the last stop on my route, and Mr. Underwood told me how to find your address. Ah, in that case, please have a seat and rest your feet. I'd like to hear more about what you've been up to last night. Wait, I could have quit here. I could have quit here. That's... Yeah, how about we quit here? Yeah. So... Yeah. Oh, that is a ship, yes. But now we've got to... I want to find somebody. It's been 2 hours and... It's on. Pretty good for some choices. Alright, so we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Secretly Slimmer. They are doing Zelda Link to the Past. Doing any percent no NMG runs, no major glitch runs until they fail at it. So give them your best, and I'll see you later. Take care. Bye bye.